Hello, welcome to this new video. My name is Martina Vincenzi and I am the founder of the VIP Flight Attendant Academy Private Jet Coach. On today's video, I would like to spread some inspiration, hopefully, for your job as a VIP flight attendant. And in particular, we are going to talk about talents. I often say that I thought I didn't really have any particular talent before joining the business aviation industry. And then it's just since I have been doing this job that I found out and I learned things about myself that are quite interesting and also quite funny as well. I have a lot of fun doing this job, I have to say. And this is the same that happens to a lot of people, and in particular a lot of friends of mine, colleagues and friends of mine. They all develop, each one of us, a different talent that we use on a daily basis when we work on a private jet. You know that when you are on board the aircraft, you actually have to give something about yourself. You have to, show your personality, your culture, your background. It's actually very much appreciated. And I know that this is exactly the opposite compared to what you are taught when you work in the airline, right? Because in the airline is actually, as I said, exactly the opposite. The less of your personal traits you can show, the better it is, because there is an image, there is a consistency that you have to keep, and all of those are good reasons. However, on a private jet, it works very much different. So we need to show who we are. We need to put our personal touch into things. We need to talk about our backgrounds, our country, our culture, and this is what makes the flight, this is a contribution that you can give in order to make the flight an exceptional experience, because you have given something of yourself. Something that I would like to point out at the very beginning. Each one of us, we have a talent. This is undoubtedly. Each one of us, we have a talent, and when there is quality, there is no competition. So even if two individuals, they have the same talent in, for example, I don't know, food plating, this doesn't mean that they are in competition with each other, because they are still individuals. So my style to do food plating, it will never be like your style of doing food plating, but nevertheless, the two styles can be absolutely good enough. So it's just your way to do things that it cannot be copied. It cannot be the same as somebody else. You can pick somewhere around from experiences that you do, talking with other people, but definitely it will never be the same, because you are you, and the personal touch that you put is just unique. So remember this, when there is quality, there is absolutely no competition, and this is something very important to remember when it comes to business aviation. Anyway, I would like to share with you some of the talents that I can see in people flying in the business aviation. I'm talking about my inner circle, my close friends and colleagues. So I know that I can speak about that, because I have seen what they can do, and I have witnessed with my own eyes. So this is what I would like to share with you today. Well, starting with me, following my passion for tea, my talent and what I bring as a unique experience on board a private jet is the tea ceremony to my customers. So I just entertain them by giving them a tea ceremony. Most of the times is the Chinese ceremony. However, sometimes I also prepare a special matcha tea for them following the Japanese ceremony. Oh, of course, a part of it, because the Japanese tea ceremony, it can be very, very long. And of course, we are on board the jet, so we are limited in space, time, and tools as well. So this is what I do. I carry with me all the necessary items to deliver my tea ceremony, and this is how I entertain and engage with my customers on board. Depends on the flight, of course, depends on the customer's profile, but nevertheless, this is what I like to do, and it follows a big passion of mine, so I actually have a lot of fun when I do that. Another example, so Spyros, he is absolutely a child lover and a pet lover. So he always had something in his bag to entertain these two type of customers that we might have on a private jet. So for example, for children, he has those balloons that he can shape in a dog shape, in a flower shape, and entertain the children with that. And when it comes to pets, he is trained to deal with pets on board a private jet, so he knows perfectly what kind of environment is a good environment for an animal when they fly. He knows also about nutrition, and he knows also how to deal with complicated situations, like for example, in case he has to subminister medicine or eventually even give a CPR to a dog or a cat or a pet on board. But what he likes to do the most is to prepare a cocktail as a welcoming drink for the pets. So the cocktail is based on chicken broth, unsalted chicken broth, and you know, he prepares the cabin for the customers. So there is like a normal cocktail for humans and also a dog cocktail for the dogs. And this is the way he takes care of his customer, the furry ones and also the two-legged ones. And this is very much appreciated because you are basically valuing what is important for them, which is the pet. Then we have Vanessa. Vanessa, she has a very clinical eye for style, and she can source absolutely whatever in any corner of the world. So Vanessa, she can do an amazing jet presentation, so jet styling. She can you know, prepare the cabin in a very stylish way. I remember she sent me the picture, it was around Halloween, and she did all the decoration with the pumpkins, you know, the orange and the brown color to make it more autumn style, and that was absolutely amazing. Then we have Chiara. Chiara is an expert of making things personalized. So last time she told me she had this very VVIP customer on board, and she decided to sew the letters of the name of the customers on the hand towel and present a personalized hand towel on board the jet. And I asked her, how did you have the time to do that? I mean, it would take me probably, I don't know, 1 week to do something like that. And she say, oh, you know, when I was a child, I used to go to a summer camp, and I remember that they taught me there how to sew. And so I just, you know, it's an idea that I had at the very last moment, something like yeah, a couple of hours before takeoff, and I prepared my cabin, and when I was happy, I was thinking, what could I do, you know, more to enhance the experience of my VVIP customer on board. And I just sat down and took my needle, my thread, and I just did this creation. Then I just folded it nicely, put a ribbon on it, placed it in the bathroom, in the lavatory, and well, it ended up that the customer took it away with her because she was so touched, so much moved by the personal touch. And then finally we have Malika. Malika, she is an expert of calligraphy, and therefore she likes to handwrite all the menus. All the menus for her customer, they are personally handwritten by Malika in a very nice and stylish calligraphy. Also, she likes to, deliver maybe some cards for special events like birthdays or whatever. So she carries with her a few cards for different occasions, and this is how she takes care of her customers. So by handwriting her menus. So as you can see, you can really have a wide range of talents that you can pick up from. Even organization, cleanliness, catering, everything you can possibly think about, it can become your talent. But most of all, your talent is something that you do and you have fun while doing that. And as I said at the beginning of the video, each one of us has a talent. So even you have your own talent. Absolutely. I am very, very sure about that. So I just would like to finish this video with a question. And the question is, what is your talent? What do you do to make somebody feel special? Please let me know in the comments. Also, please subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any future videos. And that's all for today. So, baci baci!